Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for my first impression of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag for PC. Yar! My name is Jeremiah, also known as the Mighty DOWLord. You play as an Abstergo Entertainment employee whose job is to relive the memories of Edward Kenway, a pirate who became an assassin. He also is the ancestor to Desmond Miles, who all of a sudden became a generous donator for Abstergo Industries. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag's both gameplay and combat is actually very similar to the one in AC3. There are of course a few changes here and there, but let's show you here in the cabin what you can actually do. Now, for instance, you can customize your equipment, so that means your swords, which ones you'll have, also what sort of pistols you want, and also of course the badass looking outfits you can have. Like I have the Edward the Legend outfit, which is really cool, I know. Moving on, you can see about now we're gonna go to the boat customizations. Sorry, I mean ship. So you can see the Jackdaw, that's the name, and you can increase like its armor, the sort of amount of cannons, its power, its raw strength, and how much damage you can do, and also how much damage you can take, and also a diving bell if you want to go, beneath the sea. You can also increase your harpoons and that stuff, and how many crew you can have, members. A lot of tons of stuff that I really enjoy. And also here in the appearance, in how it's gonna look, and so on. So you'll notice I have the crimson sails, and all these stuff. It's just really cool, and it makes it feel as your own personal ship. You can also sell different cargo, like here, different skins and, well, hunting goods, as they like to call it, and a lot of tons of other stuff. It's just really sort of making you be able to mix your own ship into whatever you want. And that's a really good thing that I enjoy. You'll now notice that it's very easy to just get on your ship and just sail away, which is one of the things I really enjoy about this game. There's nothing like a loading screen or like, do you want to drive off with your ship? No, it's just awesome that you can just from land get on your ship and just sail away onto the never-ending sea. Okay, it's actually ending, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I really love that thing. And we're in some naval combat right now. I know it looks pretty awesome with all these smoke and fog coming and firing off cannons, blowing up enemy ships, and so on. Also, there's a storm coming up now, so you better brace yourself for that, because that's gonna make tough things a little bit more tough, but also awesome. One of the really cool things to add is you can actually board enemy ships when you damage them enough to have just a very small amount left. Now you can actually use several tactics to get on board enemy ships. You can just, like here, jump over, you can swing over, yes, tons of different ways. And then there's like, you have to kill several enemies to make the crew listen and obey your orders. Another thing I want to touch on is the game's exploration. You do not simply have free cities that you can explore, you actually have a lot of tiny ones as well, and a lot of islands you can sail your ship to and explore, and there's a lot of secrets and hidden stuff that you can find. And also the game is just having a much bigger world thanks that you can actually sail across the Caribbean Sea, so that also increases sort of value on how much you can do, which I really enjoy. One thing that I haven't touched is actually the crafting system, which this time around lets you do it at any given time when you have the right materials. Now, this makes it much more smooth and just really great. And there's a lot of tons of upgrades you can do, and you find them like ingredients and materials quite easy at least. I think it's a little bit more like structured in this game than it were in AC3, which I really appreciate. I think it's a great addition. Moving along to the technical side of the game, which is a huge disappointment. Simply because even though the game looks great and has awesome graphics and so on, there's just tons of it that's wrong. Now there's a lot of FPS drops, which means frame per second drops, which in the end just decreases the smoothness. And it's just a lot of screen tearing, which makes it like stutter and still look like it's lagging. And I mean, if you go into the graphics here, you can see there's tons of different things you can do. However, look at that V-Sync down there. If you turn that on, I thought, okay, 60 frames, it should be 60 hertz then, or 60 frames. Well, it turns out it's not. It comes down to 30, which is insane. Like, doesn't make sense. So if you want 60 or higher, you need to turn it off, and then you will experience the stupid screen tearing that occurs. And I just is really disappointed with this. I hope they put a patch out soon to fix all of these stupid issues. Now, as in every Assassin's Creed game to date, there are tons of bugs and issues at launch on the technical side. As you noticed a few around the graphics, and if you look over to the sound, sure they're good sounds, they really fit the theme as well as just the soundtrack. All is really great for this the time period it's set in. But here it comes to the problems again. Sometimes the audio is wrong, or sometimes when you kill a guy, it will take 1 or 2 seconds before the sound will actually be, like active. It's just really weird. I'm actually tired of this thing always happening to every Assassin's Creed game. Why can't they just not beta test it, really well and delay the game for a month or two and get fixed done? It's really annoying and I'm tired of it. So in conclusion, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is actually a very entertaining and fun game, but with a slight few problems at launch which I hope they fix immediately. Now this is a game that I actually want to spend more time with, so I'm looking forward to that. And if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button below, comment if you have a question or two, and if you want to see more awesome first impressions, reviews, or maybe gameplay, or maybe commentaries in the future, be sure to hit the subscribe button in the right top corner. DOWLord out.